everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you two new programming languages, HTML and CSS. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language and CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. HTML is what's used to structure a web page. If you know HTML, it will look quite good in your resume and it can open up doors to many career opportunities. All web pages, no matter your web browser, let it be Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome, all these web pages are made from HTML, so it's easily accessible and for everyone to use. CSS is what designs the web page. You really can't code CSS by itself, but it works really well with HTML. CSS is used to catch the reader's eye and to persuade them to stay and read what's on the website. Think of this as an analogy of the human body. HTML is like our skeletal system. It's what gives us the structure. While JavaScript, another type of language, gives us functionality, like organs give us functionality to breathe, to digest. And then CSS. This is what gives us our design. We could picture this as a type of clothing. What makes us look stylish or fashionable is CSS. This is an example of some HTML code. We will be learning HTML in this video, the basics, so I thought to give you a little taste of how it looks like. So this is how you normally write a tag in HTML. You write this keyword, this tag, between a less than sign and a greater than sign. Then you write your text in between here, and then another less than sign, backslash, the same keyword, and a greater than sign. This is the same so this is a header, so this is like a heading tag, so it will be in bold and quite like a header, right? And this is a paragraph tag, so this is normal writing that you see on a website. So these are two examples of paragraph tags. So what you will need, so you can use any text editor, but in this course I'll be using Visual Studio Code. And you would need a browser, so I'm going to use Google Chrome. So without any further ado, let's get started. So we would just go and type Visual Studio Code here, press enter, and click on code.visualstudio.com. Then, as I'm on a Windows account, I would download for Windows, but do the needful if you're on a Mac OS or Linux account. So just click on download. When you get to this page, it will start downloading immediately. So we just wait for this to come up. Doesn't start, just press download again. So here we have it. Just press open file. Wait for it to load. Okay, so now we just click here. I accept the agreement. Next, 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 install. Just get all the code. Getting everything ready here. And when this full bar turns green, we should be ready to install. Finish. That will take you to Visual Studio Code. This is an example of a basic HTML code. We have code here and the output here. Now, before we get started, the handy thing to have installed on your Visual Studio Code is something called Live Server. You just type in Live Server, press the first one that comes up, and for you there should be an install button. Click the install button and then go back to your code. So let's go back. And then make a new file. I name mine start.html. And then to make the web page, just do HTML tags, Control S. And when you right click here, it should give you the option of open with Live Server. Now, for those of you who do computer science, you would know that right now, because we haven't given it a URL, this is the IP address. So let's give our web page a title. So let's say, so we put it through two title tags and say, my first app. Just reload this page and then it'll come up as my first app. So inside this, we need to put head tags. So head tags is what define the start of the HTML web page. So inside the head tab, there will be our title tag. So we always put our title tag inside our head tag. And then after the head tag, there is a body tag. So body tag is where most of the code goes. So if I was to say we put through two paragraph tags, hello, let me save it and reload this. Hello will come up. So most of the code normally goes through the body tag. So like I just showed you, these are called paragraph tags. So if you go to a normal website, let's search up "Are apples good for you?" Then just take this one for example. These are just random things inside. This is random words and characters inside two paragraph tags. Let's see if we can find any. So if we press Ctrl U, sometimes we're lucky enough to find a few paragraph tags, but not in this case. But you do see there is a title tag here. And then 10 impressive benefits of apples. Then here, that is a title. So they are commonly used in recipes like pies, cooks, etc. This would all be in a paragraph tag. Let's just close these now. So this is called a paragraph tag. And then we have something called a header tag. So we have to put these inside the header tag. It's one. It's not just the H. H does not exist. Well, it does, but for a totally different cause. So let me show you what this does. So let's make 6 of them. So there's 6 different header tags in HTML, and they're all different to each other. You will see how they're different in a second. So here you are. They all just vary in size. That's the main difference. So all of these header tags vary in size. So let's make the app. First say, hello, welcome to our webpage. So what do? We put it inside two header tags. I'm going to go with header 1. That's my favorite. Welcome to our website. Okay, so we've done that. Now we have to, so let's save and get welcome to our website. Now let's just write some information about ourselves. So my name is Joshua and I love coding. So that's in our two paragraph tags. Let's say we want to add some more text. So if you're in Visual Studio Code, just do lorem and then tab. So there we have our two paragraph tags. Now if we want to check back on our example, we're pretty close to how it looked at first, when I first showed you. So let's attach a link. Let's go back, start.html. Let's attach a link. So notice how this is all in our body tag. So we just, in HTML, we do the paragraph A. Then here we do href. That's the keyword. So let's go to YouTube now. Just copy this URL. Simply youtube.com. And then let's just put them through quotations. And then here we just go right here and say, go to this, let's just put YouTube. So here's YouTube. And here we are. Now let's make a list in HTML. So if you go to normal websites like the Apple website I showed you, normally they would list the benefits of why apples are good for you, for example. So let's make a list. Now this list would be about my favorite sports. So, sorry, no, it's not a paragraph tag. Do not do that. It's actually a B tag. So this is our name of the list. So let's call our list favorite sports. And then here we have, oh yes, so there's something called a break tag. It's just good to know because sometimes, like what happened right now here, it's on the same line. So if you don't want that to happen, like in my case right now, just do BR and it should go. Yeah, so let's do two BRs. Let's make our work presentable. So then we put them in between OL tags like we did here. And then to put the list items, put them through LI tags. And let's say my favorite sport is rugby. Then let's say next favorite sport is cricket. The next favorite sport is table tennis. So here we have it. See how the 1, 2, 3 come automatically? So rugby, cricket, table tennis. So this is a basic website in HTML. Thank you for watching and please stay tuned to more of my YouTube tutorials.